Hey guys, this is Panda Guy 4, and this is not Pokemon Fire Red. This is Mario Party 4, which was the first Mario Party released for the GameCube, and I wanted to bring something else out to try and remember how to commentate, so I chose this game. So I'm gonna go into the story mode here, and if I pick the right file this time, it should be asking me to choose what character I want to use. And I'll probably do one or two maps of this. The maps can take a fairly long time, so I'm not going to do all of them, at least not right now. And I'll talk about the rules. Okay, so I'm going to choose Luigi, just cuz. And I will set them to hard. I don't think I would do well on expert. And I want to have all the minigames. So here's the story of Mario Party 4. Whoever you choose, it's your birthday, and everyone here has a present. But in order to get the presents, you have to play their boards. And then after you play their boards, you have to play a minigame against the character to get whatever they have for you. So I'm just going to do Toad's Midway Madness. It's one of the easier boards and the one that most people will start with when playing this game. And let's party.
Let's party.
Yes, thank you, Luigi. I just said that. And here we will get a view of what this board looks like once this loads. So this is a roller coaster themed board, and that will be one of the major gimmicks of the board, but we'll get to that when it's relevant. So Toad will be our guide, and we need to decide who goes first, and it is not me. I will be going last, apparently, which I don't mind too much, but sometimes it's nice to be able to go sooner. And we each get 10 coins, and now we get to see where our first star is. And okay. But before I go any farther, oh, the test speed is already fast. Okay, and it saves every turn. That's what I wanted. And Daisy is getting a fast start here. Not that it really matters. And she's going to lose coins. Blue spaces will get you 3 coins, red spaces will lose you 3 coins. And you'll see that their pictures in the corner of the screen also become the color that they landed on. And that determines who plays in the minigames. Or rather, the teams of the minigames. And I'm going past these teacups. Each time someone passes them, the direction changes. And since I'm the second person to go through them, I have to go back around. But I can land on someone else's space. Not Peaches. And if you get a green spot, it will determine your team at random for the minigame. So this is our 3 versus 1 minigame, everyone against Daisy. And this one is basically luck. If you are the person by yourself, you will be trying to figure out where everyone else is hiding. And if you're one of the 3 people, you either choose B, A, Y, or X to hide in. And you win if... To win, the person who's by themselves has to find all 3. So I'm just gonna hit all 4 buttons at roughly the same time and see where it puts me. Because it usually seems to work out as well as anything for me. And now we wait. So it's just B first, and that had all 3 of us. Wow. Okay, so I just lost the first minigame, and that was really unfortunate. I can guarantee you that even though they're on hard, the minigames that are non-luck based, I will usually win. Not always, but most of the time. You have to actually beat a board on hard to unlock expert. So you know that I've won on hard before because I had the option for expert. That's Warp Pipe, which you will If you remember the spinner that I got when I landed on the green space last turn, you get the same type of spinner with warp pipe, and it will determine who you switch with. And that green space is right in front of Wario that you just narrowly miss as an item spot. You will get a Mega Mushroom or a Mini Mushroom when you land on all of those. I'll talk about what those do if someone actually gets one. And it's another 3 versus 1 minigame. Oh, I'm gonna lose this one. If you are the person by yourself, you are on a Koopa shell in the middle, and your job is to stay on it while the other 3 people pound their rafts to create waves. And I don't know for the life of me how to get the person on the middle off unless they're a human controlled character. I'm not sure I've ever knocked the person in the middle off. Though it's also rare that they knock me off, so I guess it balances out. Basically, whoever's in the middle is who I expect to win this minigame every single time. Which means that Daisy will be a problem for the entire board, because she's already won 2 minigames. But I guess I'll talk about how you win this game. Your main goal is to accumulate as many stars as possible, and coins help you do that. There are stars that you get on the board by paying 20 coins, and then there are also bonus stars at the end of the board. One you get for winning the most coins in minigames, one you get for having the most coins overall at any single point, and one you get for landing on the most happening spaces, which are the question marks. And it looks like Daisy will manage to get out of this area again. And I didn't even see who she warp piped with. I hope it was me. And she's going to buy a Mega Mushroom that lets you roll 2 dice, and anyone that you pass by while doing that, you will take 10 coins from them by stomping them. And Peach is going up, which means with any luck whatsoever, I'll be able to get out of here on this turn. And you don't know which box will give you the Mega or Mini Mushroom. The Mini Mushroom shrinks you down, and you are only able to roll between a 1 and a 5. While normally you can roll between 1 and 10. So let's see if I can get... Nope! I'm still stuck. Let's just pick this one, and I also got a Mini Mushroom. So, it's 1 versus 3 again, but this time we're all against Peach. Alright, well, we gotta win this one. In this one, the person by themselves is on the ground trying to avoid the 3 people in these wooden, spiky devices. And I'm not really talking about controls too much, but all the controls are mentioned before each minigame if you scroll through the information. So basically, we're just going to do our best to kind of block Peach off, and hopefully we'll get it trapped. Those banana peels are something that you definitely want to avoid, because you'll slip on those and fall down. Occasionally a golden one will be thrown out, and Wario got it. If you touch the golden one, it will speed you up. I prefer not to get the golden ones if I'm by myself on the ground, because you run so fast that it gets kind of hard to control yourself. So I prefer to only get those if I'm in the robot. So all 3 of us got, since that's the first time the 3 have won, all 3 of us got coins. Though I often wish that if everyone else screws up and I do alright, that only I would get the coins, but unfortunately it doesn't work out that way. So see, he lost 10 coins and Daisy got them. And they have a tendency to use items even when it's not in their best interest, whereas I will generally hoard the items until they're absolutely necessary. And I guess while I'm waiting for my turn, now would be a good time to mention that this will not be one video, this board. but I'm also not going to stop in the middle, so there will be no outro or intro in the in-between videos. I'll just split it at whatever spot looks nice in editing. So there won't be anything too fancy with this, just basically kind of like my Mario Tennis videos, except that was easier to break up because there were sets in those. Who's the first person to get a Mega Mushroom out of them? I was talking over the lottery. You pay 5 coins, you'll either... Oh, darn it, it looks like I'm scrolling down automatically. I screwed something up here. But anyway, you pay 5 coins and you'll either get a chance to scratch off a ticket, or you will spin. The spin is completely random. The scratch ticket is kind of random too, but you have a little bit more control over that. And you can win 100 or 30 coins, and then there's also the where am I going with this? There's also the lottery ticket you get, which can win you a star. But we'll talk about that more when we get to the last 5 turns. So here's our first 4-player minigame, and if my control stick is messing up, I should be veering into the wall in a moment here. Nope, it looks like it fixed itself, more or less. And I am so far behind, I need to mash A faster. You want to try and go off of those, the jumps, and if you hit a rock, mash A as fast as you can to get out. And they all got swept away, so I have a clear path to the end here. So now I'm tied with... No, I'm not tied with Daisy. Daisy still won one more minigame than I have. But I have the coin lead, I think, at 36. So that's 1 star that I'm building towards at the end of the game. And then she has 38, so I'm in second now. And Peach has to go around yet again. So you just stay back there, Peach, and hope that those stars end up back there. I do not like Peach. She is the most evil computer player in the history of ever. Also, if you're Mega, when you go past the star, you bypass most board events when you've used the Mega Mushroom. So that's why he didn't use it there. He didn't want to go past the star. So when I go to an item shop, I generally don't buy anything unless there are 2 specific items, but I'll talk about these ones. We've already seen a Warp Pipe. Swap card, you trade items with a random opponent. Super Mini is 2 dice, 1 through 5. Super Mega is 3 dice. Chomp Call changes what a star is, but I don't want any of those. The items that I would get are Boo's Crystal Ball, which does the same thing that Boo does on the board, except you can use it wherever. And the Magic Lamp, which would take you right to the star. And this one, I'm by myself. What I want to do is I need to avoid them. I will be carrying a candle, and they will have water guns. And I need to make time run out without getting hit 5 times. I'm not very good at this one, but I usually manage to just barely win. But we'll see. I already got sprayed once. It does seem like, yeah, my controller is messed up a little bit. Even if I'm not pushing any direction, I'm still running, which is very bad. And I'm not running in the directions that I'm pushing. So I'm going to, I guess I have a little bit of a handicap here, but I'll keep playing anyway. It's more fun that way. I'm sure I'm going to regret this. So I lost that minigame, and Daisy got a bigger lead.